Good morning, guys. Duke of Games here. Thanks again for allowing me into your homes. Today, we're going to continue on with Tales of the Abyss, New Game Plus. I was like, what are we doing? Tales of the Abyss. We're not done yet. Close. Act 3 actually isn't that long. But I want to thank everybody for their follows and subscribes recently. I'm up to 34. I haven't really mentioned any of my progress, but I'm up to 43 followers on Twitch. Hopefully we get 7 more and are able to get at least 3 average viewers per stream so that we can start, receiving support from followers. So, anyway, let's go ahead and do this really quickly, shall we? Normally, this part I don't really show. I usually like to have it loaded up already, but I was just like, I gotta do the intro while I'm still full of pep and vinegar, which may or may not continue. May or may not, what's the word I'm looking for? I may or may not be able to keep going at this enthusiasm level. And it's not that I'm unenthusiastic about the stream. My default state is just Ben Stein, dry, not very emotive. Until I get pissed off, obviously. Then that's whenever I break character. And then I start going on a rant about how bullshit stuff can be. But luckily, Tales of the Abyss is not super bullshit. Aside from, playing on harder difficulties and enemies have a million health. But I'm doing alright this morning. I hope you all are doing alright too. And if you're not doing alright, it'll get better. It just takes time, unfortunately. That's the thing that sucks about most things is that anything that I don't want to say anything worth doing takes time, but unfortunately just most things require time to get done. And that could be a bad mental day, a bad physical day, whatever day it is. It'll heal, it'll get better. It's just you gotta wait, unfortunately. But yeah, we're at Batical because there's a scorer who is going around giving score readings illegally. And we're here to investigate who it is. Who could it possibly be that could read the score? Could it be Sink the Tempest? Spoilers, it is. Because he's alive. So, Holy Judgment, we got this from Batical. Now, we could make ourselves a Hout Clear. I think we find that somewhere. But if we wanted to, we could go make ourselves a sword at Din's shop that's slightly stronger than the one we have equipped, but Mose, that bastard, what is he planning? Oh yeah, this is the part where Dist inscribes the 7th phonon glyph on Mose and it turns him into a hideous monstrosity. After this part, of course. I don't know. We don't really do Jewel of Gardios yet. Pretty sure another thing has to happen. We're down to 2 weapons, both of which are in the final dungeon. I'm fairly sure both of them are in the final dungeon. You don't kneel before the princess? What infidels? What traitorous scum you are. I am Natalia Luzu Kimlaska Lanvildir, and I will have order. Oh my god, she's lost it. She was so cool when she was young, but now she's a tyrant. Who didn't see this coming? Father, what is going on? Natalia. Luke, I'm counting on you. We have many problems to deal with. Okay, so I guess it's possible to. Oh, okay. So oh, I know where he is. Let's go talk to Father. Okay, so we have to find Mose first. He's at the port. A choir full of longing. We call our ships to port. Do likes me some dark synthwave. Like something in the dark. I don't know the words to that song, but it's really haunting and chilling. Those Scandinavian electronic groups really have some good stuff. A choir full of longing.
I can't afford to be captured here with Eldrand almost arisen.
Why am I talking to myself?
Stop, Mose!
Turn yourself into the Order of Lorelei.
Please,
I must abide by the score.
now. Wait, this. I'll reveal my. In that.
Whoa.
Dist, what are you thinking? Silence!
Oh my god.
My eyes. He's strengthening his phonic arts by. But that's the phonic glyph to gather the 7th phonon.
But if that's inscribed on someone who can't...
This is just a more suitable form.
To prevent your. Have no fear. Your powers are now truly those of a phone master.
God, his voice acting is so good.
To think a human.
Jesus.
When the 7th phonon is
Mose desired the power of a phone master. Personally,
Goodbye. So much of my husband in this air.
to protect the score.
Speaking of the school... Perhaps he's moved on to a new city.
That's fine, but who's in?
I'm not sure.
Nobody in Doth has any idea.
You're right.
Oh my god. Came all the way back here just to leave again. A choir full of longing. Due to the disturbance, it would take some time for the port to be restored. Oh, okay. It would have just been more convenient for me, but whatever. I think we have to leave, right? We probably can't leave out of there because we're supposed to watch the cutscene with Dist. Not Dist, Sync. Pretty sure as we're leaving, Dist, like, Sync is going to be like, come, we want to reknow the score, or whatever. They push down Natalia. Oh, and also the locket, proving that
Sorry, as long as
Largo the Black Lion is Natalia's, real father. I know that you were once called Bardock. What? I mean, that was a long time ago, princess. My daughter died, and I'm willing to kill my own daughter because reasons. Like, it's some people are so dumb and easily manipulated. Princess Natalia, my daughter died in the sea where my wife sleeps. And it's like, okay. You'd kill your own daughter because your own daughter was stolen from you. You make no sense, you realize.
actually,
Out of all the god generals... What?
Truth is, Natalia,
But why
this is highly confident.
What?
me? But I've got Luke. And Ash, too, I suppose. Natalia, you can't have both. No fair.
Anyway, he asked that the letter get to your father, which...
Now I understand.
I mean, I choose not to marry him, but whatever.
Thank you for...
What?
Now,
Man, you guys are taller than me and it's not fair. Natalia left the party.
hold on.
I'm sorry.
it's... He's right.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the stupid god generals and how Largo the Black Lion, while he's a cool looking character and he's like, oh, I'm just the big Lion of the desert, I protected people because I love protecting people. But like, his motivations are dumb. I'll murder my daughter because you stole my daughter.
This is Natalia.
At least everyone else's motivations with also, I would say everyone else's, but excuse me, let me talk about like who I think has really good motivations. Like Dist is whatever, but he's not bad compared to Largo and Lagretta. I think Lagretta and Largo have the worst motivations driving them. It's like, I just love Van because I was lonely and he made me not lonely. And it's like, well, I guess the power of love, maybe.
Yes.
Even though after doing Tyr's complete side quest where you get that outfit that she's wearing right now, you find out that she hated Van because she blamed him for her brother dying in the army or in the war. And he's like, haha, if you really feel that way, then watch me and see why your brother was so devoted to me. And it's like, that's what made you fall in love with him. Like, it was, when it was left ambiguous or vague, like, you know, he saved me from my own loneliness and despair, whatever that means. You can, like, fill whatever gaps in you want with what you think it could be.
Ash? But
Oh, he said me or Ash, even though we're first cousins.
perhaps we could delay our...
I mean, we're not first cousins. You're not really related to me, so it would be, you know, the first royal wedding that didn't consist of first cousins marrying each other. I know I'm talking over the amazing. What is it that we're calling this? Dialogue. But, like I said, we already did a lore playthrough where we did not every single, like, I didn't complete the collector's book or the monster's book. It's impossible to complete the monster's book on your first go around. You have to do it during New Game Plus. We're supposed to leave now, right? Yeah, Yulia City. But yeah, it's like Largo, you know, you stole my daughter and I'm gonna kill my daughter because you stole my daughter. Lagretta's like, I was just lonely and the Commandant saved me from myself. And it's like, okay, you know, you can leave that up to your imagination. It must have been something pretty heavy if you're willing to completely destroy the whole world for somebody. So, you know, you can fill in the blank. With whatever you think justifies that. Sync, as a replica of the Phone Master, he didn't exhibit like powers strong enough to warrant him staying alive, so they would just throw the replicas that didn't meet the criteria into Mount Zalejo volcano. Like, Sync says that at some point, that they would just throw the extra ones into the volcano. They would kill them, you know, they're people. It's fucking awful. And so he has a reason for hating Falmacree and the score, and the need for people to have a religious leader, and that's why he exists, and he hates existing and all that nonsense. Like, you can see his motivations, even though it's like bad motivation. It's like, because of the score, I exist. And it's like, yeah, even, you know, you can't imagine what sort of horrible atrocities the dude, like, felt and witnessed by being a clone of the Phone Master. Wow.
Hold it right there.
That hurts, Anis. From now on, it won't be the old Order of Lorelei reading the score. The
Sync.
score will be read by the new Order of Lorelei and its glorious leader, Phone Master Mose.
Sync, so you survived too?
There go our last. I imagine.
If you know that much, shouldn't you be looking for the jewel a little harder?
You all haven't found it.
If no one finds it, we keep the upper hand.
Brazen as ever, I see. Sync. What?
Didn't Mose tell you? Our darling.
I wasn't
Yeah, well, whatever.
I'm not carrying that deadweight Mose around for kicks either. Now, as I was saying before that...
We want to know the score.
Stop!
We want to know the... Yeah!
But, Anis, please let me go. You have all...
He's so fucking cruel. It's awesome. Like, it's messed up, but it's fucking awesome at the same time.
Annis, you.
Annis, please let me
Right.
go. It's like,
Annis.
I'm not pushing any.
oh, it's so
Natalia.
good.
The rest.
Certain.
Fucking good. Like, it's
Damn,
fucked
you're
up,
good.
but damn, it's good.
Yeah.
G.
Let.
Annis has left the party. Natalia left the party. Yeah, she is indeed my wet nurse. I mean, she's not my wet nurse. She's my regular nurse. I don't know what she does for me exactly, but yes, your grandmother's here. Your real grandmother.
I see. We'll pay.
Please do.
You'd like to speak with Natalia's nanny.
Yeah, I mean, her grandmother. I guess nanny is another way of saying grandma in
Goodness.
some cultures.
There's something I'd like to.
This was Bardock's.
Bardock, you say?
Meryl's father. He was Sylvia's.
Could you tell us a little?
I
Bardock used
guess.
to- His closest friend. He was a big man.
Lion of the. There's little.
So where's this?
I'm afraid I haven't seen.
Thank you very much.
If there's anything.
By passed away, I mean killed herself because, you know, we stole her daughter from her. And, like, you know, that's what it was. It's like, yeah, his wife killed herself because they stole her baby from her to give to the queen whose real daughter died in stillbirth. Really heavy things that you don't really see in, like, video game stories too often. Just like, yikes. I thought this was a fun adventure game, but it's not really. This one is not about adventure and fun. This one's pretty dark and about the darkness of the
What's
human
all
spirit.
this about?
Oh,
Really? Let's go talk with.
Which means.
Oh,
phone.
There's no need to react.
I just love phone machines. Why are you like this? How dare you have a hobby that's not, I don't know, a feminine hobby? Like, I don't know exactly what they're getting at with all this craziness. How dare you like a hobby that's crazy masculine in this universe? Or be a weirdo? I mean, I don't like phone machines or phone tech, but I'm not gonna berate someone for liking shit like that. Phone machines aren't even real in this universe. A fake ion. Julia City Shinimito. Oh, we could go, excuse me, sorry, I know that we have the flight stone. There's a kid in Ketterberg that we have to talk to. He's like a cat's kid. Why don't I just do this? I don't think this was maybe it was the first game to offer fast travel. Probably was. The concept of it. But you did get it until much later in the game, so like you really appreciated it whenever you did have the ability to like instantly fly to whatever location your heart desired. But it's like the main problem with like Sync and like all the other replicas are like they can't deal with themselves as their own people. It's like, and he'll never be happy because he sees himself as the throwaway reject of the phone master. Like, he can't see himself outside of that existence. So it's like, he's never gonna be happy. Like, even if he had succeeded in destroying the whole world and turning it into a clone world, he never could have gotten past his main issue, which is that he already is defeated. Because it's like, I'm just worthless trash that was thrown away. It's like the same problem with Luke, except he's less whiny about. I mean, he was kind of whiny about it, but I don't know how best to describe it. Like, He has cat ears. What was that? Nothing. Pretty lady, can I ask you something? What is it? My granddad told me there's a really rare animal somewhere in the world. Uh-huh. He said there's an animal that's made up of a huge worm and a big black beast and other animals all stuck together. But everyone says granddad's making it up. It makes me sad. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Sounds like a monster, not an animal. Pretty lady, have you ever seen that monster? Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. What? If we run into that animal, let's come report to him. From what he says, it sounds like that's a monster. Probably get him. You're just so cute that I'm not going to listen to you. Hey, Moogle, thanks for the raid. Oh, are you going to look for them for me, pretty lady? Why should we have to do that? We got our hands full as it is. Blah, blah, blah. So we already got the worm and we got the behemoth, which is what he's talking about. The other thing is Replicantus, which is in the final the extra dungeon in this game. And the extra dungeon in this game is called the Abyss. That's where the game gets its title. And it's kind of annoying because you need a lot of money in order to gain access to it. Let me look up how to start that, because if we need to do something special, okay. 1 second, my friends. Control find EX. So the Abyss. So SX916. SX916. Beyond second playthrough, you must have saved Sheba at Aramis Springs. You must have finished the Cheagle rescue from Ocean Caverns. Okay. Alright. So I'll have this open for later. We're probably not going to get to this on today's stream. That's for damn sure. Did I end the main story already? No, not yet. We're still working our way through it.